Hey guys, to continue testing out my new Fujifilm X-M5, I wanted to try something a little bit different than I've done before and bring you along on a POV Photowalk as I shoot a local community event called Goodnight Lights. This is an event in which local first responders line up outside the Golisano Children's Hospital in Rochester, New York. They do this for a few nights each holiday season to cheer up the sick children, and it's getting more and more popular each year. It seems to get bigger all the time. For those of you that don't know, I actually work full-time as a paramedic in my day job, and so I've been involved with this event for a few years now, but I've never gotten the chance to photograph it, so I wanted to come out tonight and use it as an excuse to photograph something that I've wanted to, as well as continue testing out this new camera. For the most part, I'll shut up and let you guys just enjoy the natural audio of the event and my heavy, out-of-shape breathing, but other than that, I will just pop in from time to time and give you a little bit of my thoughts as I take these photos. Coming into the event, one of my goals was to get a shot of the ladder kind of juxtaposed against the windows of the children's hospital you can see up there. And I knew it wouldn't be super easy to do, especially because I'm shooting this entire thing on the 33mm 1.4, so I don't have much compression to work with. So you'll see me here trying out a few different angles. I got those shots. I wasn't super happy with them, and then I see this fireman walk off to the left here, and I framed up a few shots here of him that I ended up not taking, and then you'll see in just a few seconds here I move around to the left and get one of the shots that I think accomplished my goal of framing the ladder in the children's hospital with the fireman for a little bit of context, just so it wasn't a simple boring photo. I think this kind of may have been one of my more favorite photos from the evening.
All right, lights are on. Go time.
So from this point on, I'm moving pretty quickly from shot to shot without taking a lot of time to think about composition, because once the lights go on, the event only lasts for 10 minutes, and I wanted to try to cover a lot of ground and get a decent number of photos. There are literally hundreds of first responder vehicles here, and I'm only going to get to a fraction of them in the 10 minutes that I have allotted. When I took this shot that I'm about to take here, I didn't actually notice that the three firemen in the center of the shot are shining their jacket-mounted flashlights up at the hospital. I thought that was a cool detail. One theme you'll see throughout the video is that I'm trying to, as you see here, shoot up toward the hospital to give context to what the event is. I don't want it to look like it's just an emergency scene or something. I want to kind of try to show the context of the first responders juxtaposed against the hospital building. Here you'll see me start to frame a shot. It's not really working the way that I hoped, and then I noticed this little girl in the police jacket and decided to catch a photo of that because I thought it was cute. Here I found Santa Claus, and I tried to frame him against the hospital building, but it didn't really work. Looking back, I should have spun around and shot him face on with all the lights behind him, but didn't think of it at the time.
Five minutes down, 5 to go.
As I came around this corner in person, it looked really cool with all the lights shining at me, but it was just way too bright and too much to actually take a photo.
No, you're good.
At this point, I recognize that time is winding down. I've only got maybe a minute or two left of the lights being on before everybody packs up and heads home. So I decided to kind of double back to this ladder truck and try to get a few more compositions of it, because I do think it's the focal point of the event and probably the best photographic opportunity here. I am so sorry about the heavy breathing, especially through this part of the video. I am not actually that out of breath. The GoPro is just mounted up on my neck, and so it's really catching my breathing louder than everything else. Lesson learned, next time I'll mount one of my DJI mics on like my back or something to capture ambient sound without my breathing being in the frame. So the event's starting to wind down. People are turning their lights off behind me. This is the last shot of the night. And so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got something out of this video, whether it was for entertainment purposes or some kind of useful information. I'm not really sure. I just thought it would be fun to test out the X-M5 in a unique kind of difficult environment for a camera. I think it did pretty well. I might have been more comfortable with muscle memory on something like my X-H2 or X-T3, but the X-M5 never failed to focus or get an image or do what I needed.